welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Wendy. I am coming at you from my bedroom today because there is lots of construction going on outside, and that is all you can hear upstairs. I also have someone sick from home, my daughter, so it's all the things today. But I wanted to go ahead and do my March TBR maybe a few days early. And this month, I'm going to do it a little bit differently. So I'm mostly a mood reader, and I have a hard time sticking to like a plan. However, I still think they're fun to do, but I am not promising that I'm going to stick to these, picks. What I decided to do was to get a stack of things that I am really interested in reading right now, and then trying to pick from that if the prompts fit. And then also throwing in some things that I'm for sure going to read, top priority, and then the rest is just going to be like maybe, but if my mood changes, I will change. So these are the books that I absolutely am going to read this month because these are for a video. This is not books that I would normally pick out. And it is for a video that I've been meaning to do for a while, but I have gotten behind on that. So the first one is Nora Roberts' Vision in White. I don't know much about this at all, other than a romance novel. Let Me Die in His Footsteps. Also, reiterating, these are not normally books that I would pick up. Once you see the video, you'll understand. And Daughter of the Occupation, which I actually think sounds really good. And so these are all for a video that I plan to do next month. It is my number one priority, so these books have to get read. And then the next book I'm prioritizing is The Believer's Authority. It's a short book by Kenneth Hagin. Let me see how many pages. It's like 76 pages, and it's just a really good reminder. It's a lot of stuff that I know, but I haven't fully finished this book ever, and so I want to work this in with next month. And I'm finishing up the Gentle and Lowly book, which will be on my wrap-up this month. And so I just want to make sure I have a Christian book each month, as well as I'm probably going to start The Hiding Place. So this is actually for a book club event with Books and Jams, I believe is her name. I'll link it below. And Keisha told me about it from A Book Like You. I'll also link her below. She has a Christian book club that she does, and she was talking to me about the book club that Books and Jams is doing in May with Hiding Place. And I already had this book on my TBR from my sister giving it to me, and I have been meaning to get to it, so it seemed like the perfect time. So I'm probably going to start this month, but I'm not going to finish it because it's not due till May. So, but since it's a little bit longer and probably more in depth, I tend to read these slower because I just kind of want to absorb the information and really just take my time with it. I'm always that way with Christian books, so they take a whole lot longer. So that is definitely going to be started this month. So I have stacks of books here that I'm really interested in reading, and I'll show you a few pictures of the stacks that I have set up of books I want to get to, as well as Destroy Me on my Kindle. And I'm finishing up Flawless, hopefully, in the next couple of days. But I'm going to list off some Kindle books that I really want to get to. Listen for the Lie, hopefully I'll finish up this week as well, because that I've been in the middle of for so long. And I don't know what is taking me so long. It's a good thriller. It's not bad. I'm just not a thriller person. I've realized I can read them every now and then, but they're just not my favorite. And so if I read too many of them, I get really bored. And I think that's what happened. It's not a boring thriller at all. So do not be discouraged by that. I'm struggling to just keep wanting to read it. I keep switching to other books I would rather read. And I'm 60% through, so hopefully I'll finish that, especially because I'm supposed to be reviewing it for NetGalley. Also, there's another book that I'm going to be reading as an ARC that I should go ahead and list off. Let me find it here. It's called Before New York by Elena Gudelius. I want to insert a picture because it's an ARC. It doesn't have a picture of my Kindle or I would show you. So that's an ARC I've got to get in this week. I'm going to go ahead and list it on here even though it's going to be in my wrap up because I didn't talk about it on my last TBR. So this will probably be done before March is over. So it's about 200 pages, should be easy to knock out. So that's an ARC that I need to get done. And I need to get to some NetGalley books, hopefully this month. So I'm not going to promise that I'm going to get a bunch done. But Society of Lies and Listen for the Lie, I've got to get done. I don't know what my problem is with NetGalley. I just have lost the motivation to get these done and have just been kind of distracted lately with so many other books. So I don't know. Like How to Solve Your Own Murder. That's another book that I have in as an ARC and it's coming out soon and I need to finish that. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to pick I'll say 4 prompts only because I am hoping to get some things done through these books that I've already picked that I really want to read and also through some NetGalley books. But like I said, I'm probably not going to stick to this. Don't hate me if I don't. I just am a mood reader. Okay, so reread an old favorite. I can already tell you I'm not doing this. Not doing it. I'm getting to the books I want to read, not a reread. Listen to an audiobook. If I can pick one of these books that I probably would end up using as an audiobook anyways, it would maybe be... No, you know what? No, I can't even list off that either. This is a flop. Okay, then a book that takes place in the future. I don't have these. I don't know why I keep doing these prompts. I don't think I have anything that takes place in the future on the list of things that I want to read. Read a Kindle Unlimited book. There we go. I can do that. I'm going to go ahead and say, Destroy Me from the Shatter Me series because that's the next one I plan on reading. It's a novella right before Unravel Me. And so it's like 100 pages. Perfect prompt. I will definitely get that accomplished. The next is a book with a career you wanted as a child. Why did I write these down? Why? Why? Okay. This may be a bit of a stretch, but we're going there because this is a historical fiction. I think about midwives. Let me see. As a midwife and a healer. Okay. I'm going to maybe do this as a stretch, but I think it fits. Midwife, and it is actually accurate. I had wanted to be a midwife at one point. I also wanted to be a labor and delivery nurse. I also wanted to be an ultrasound technician. Can you tell I love babies? It's why I have 3 of them and plan on having a 4th. So I've always wanted to be a nurse with babies or a midwife or something to do with babies. That didn't happen because I ended up having babies instead. And now I'm a stay-at-home mom, which, is a job that is very difficult, but well worth it. So I'm going to read The Frozen River. It is a book I'm very excited about reading. It's all I think about when I go in the store and see the cover. It's literally the book I look at every time I go in the store the most, and I'm not exaggerating. So this is a good prompt. I will get that done. Okay, so we have 2. Let's hope for something good. A book with your favorite color on the cover. Well, that's... Gosh. Okay, my favorite color is orange. None of these books have orange on it. This is just pink. It has some orange tones in it. I swear. This is why I shouldn't do these, but I do them because they're fun. I say they're fun. as I'm like complaining. So we're just going to pick a different one. This one has orange on it in the words, but it's the fourth one. So I'm not going to skip the third one and go to the fourth one. A book that starts with the first letter of your name. My name is Wendy, guys. What book starts with a W? Why did I write these prompts? Who came up with this? There is no book here with a W. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you came to watch an organized TBR video. Hi, my name is Wendy, and I am not organized. Welcome to the show. Okay, read a sequel. Well, this is the sequel to Shatter Me. I want to read it. Definitely. So this going on the list. Hannah, you will be excited if you're watching this. I loved the first Shatter Me. Loved it. Ate it up. Read it so fast. So I'm very excited to get to more. And people said that was the worst book. Okay. I have 3. Okay, so this is my 4th one. Read the shortest book on your TBR. What a great prompt. I commend whoever came up with this one. I got it off a website, like prompts. Okay, so the shortest one I have right here is Happily Never After by Lynn Painter. I will go ahead and read a little synopsis. When Sophie Steinbeck finds out just before her nuptials that her fiancé has cheated yet again, she desperately wants to call it off. But because her future father-in-law is also her dad's cutthroat boss, she can't be the one to do it. Her savior comes in the form of a professional objector whose purpose is to show up at weddings and proclaim the words no couple wants to hear at their ceremony. I object. During anti-wedding festivities, that night Sophia learns more about Max, the objector's job. It makes perfect sense to her. He saves people from wasting their lives, from hurting each other. He's a modern-day hero, and Sophie wants in. The two love cynics start working together, going from wedding to wedding, and Sophie's having more fun than she's had in ages. She looks forward to every nerve-wracking ceremony where they save the lovesick souls of the betrothed masses. As Sophie and Max spend more time together, however, they discover that their physical chemistry is off the charts, leading them to dabble in a little hookup session or two. But it's totally fine because they definitely do not have feelings for each other. Love doesn't exist after all. And then everything changes. A groom-to-be hires Sophie to object, but his fiancée is the woman who broke Max's heart. As Max wrestles with whether he can be a party to the ex getting hurt, Sophie grapples with the sudden realization that she may have fallen hard for her partner in crime. This is Lynn Painter's newest release. I love Lynn Painter. I love short romances. It's like $275. I'm very excited to get to this just because I've loved everything I've read of her so far. So this is a great one to put on my TBR. And I kind of want to pick another one. Like I said, I don't have to get to all these if I don't want to. I'm not reading that one. I'm such a cheater. I'm the worst at this game. Read the last book someone recommended to you. The Grace Year. Leah, this is for you and Megan. You both gave this 5 stars. You know how I can be the complete opposite of both of you sometimes. But I'm adding this one to my TBR just for my best friends who absolutely love this book. Leah, I'm pretty sure, read this in an entire day, which is crazy for her. So I'm going to add that. And I shouldn't do this, but I've been wanting to read Magnolia Park so bad because Jordan and from Jordan Elaine and is it Kaitlin? I think it's Kaitlin from Pride and Paperback have been talking all about this Magnolia series, and if anybody knows me, they know I get major FOMO and I just want to try books that I see people loving that I watch, and it's so easy for me to be influenced. And I tried this and DNF'd it at like 4 chapters the first time because I was like, what is this? This is ridiculous. But I loved Gossip Girl, and the amount of times I've heard someone say, if you love Gossip Girl, you would love this series, is like, I couldn't even count how many people have said that. And I want to get to at least the Daisy Hates book because everyone says that's the better one. So I'm going to try this again. I do not like these new covers. Can I just say, I do not like these new covers. But I'm not going to pay a fortune to get the old covers. This is from Leah. She let me borrow it. But I'm just saying that if I end up loving it, I'm not paying a fortune for the old covers. I'm telling myself this now. So future Wendy, if you love this series, you are not going to go spend a fortune on the old covers just to have them. Okay? Okay. So, sorry, I'm crazy today. Is my TBR, potential TBR, the top ones, the top 5 being the definites, and the rest being possiblies. That's quite a stack, as well as the Destroy Me novella from the Shatter Me series. And I'm very excited about all of these books because I really want to read all of them except for these. But they're on a video, so I might be regretting that video choice just a little bit. Anyway, all right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am sorry it was a video of chaos and not really following my TBRs very well and throwing and rants and all of the things, scattered chaos. But that's me, and I am not the most professional YouTuber. I'm more just like go with the flow and, you know, just sharing my love of books. So if that's something you like to watch, please subscribe and like this video. And if you made it this far, comment below with a wedding themed emoji to go with Lynn Painter's new book. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.